Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Saturday, November 8th, and I'm probably only a quarter to half a mile from Ozone, and I just completely forgot to do a check-in this morning. Was swapping out my cash, and my wife called me when I was there, and I just got distracted. And so anyway, good morning, and we're back on trail. Had a wonderful night off. With Bill and Donna. I stayed at their cabin. It's about 3 miles from the trail, and never did go to the burger barn because they cook so much really good food that I didn't have a need to go down there. And anyway, it was a great stay. Shower, laundry, everything. Had a really great breakfast and put me back on trail, and gonna shoot for 15. I'm hoping to do 15s or more each day so I can get close to Lake Fort Smith on Wednesday night. So this is Saturday morning. And anyway, back on trail. Just wanted to say hello and let's get going. Second half of the trip underway. Well, I made it down to the beautiful Mulberry River. She's low this year. Gonna be easy to get across. Gonna do it right here. And I'll try to film it. I have not been filming these crossings because a lot of these rocks this year have been insanely slippery. Oh gosh. I kind of slipped off one, but it's okay. Anyway, beautiful area. Mulberry River. Check out how deep this canyon is here. Really impressive being up here on the top. And I mean, the trail kind of skirts right on the edge in a few places, right back there especially. It is really a beautiful day. I mean, the temperatures are just phenomenal. It's a little bit warm, but it's supposed to cool off over the next few days, and it looks like a great weather window moving forward, so I'm hoping that doesn't change. Check that out. It's killer. All right, marching on. So I remember on my 2021 through hike going this way, my friend Steve and I, we left Ozone and it was rainy. And it rained all the way over here, and I remember us coming under this little overhang and finally getting out of the rain for a little bit and taking a break. So it's a really cool little spot. Just to, came around the corner and just popped up that memory. So it was really cool. And I'm happy that it's not raining. It is just beautiful. And I'm actually going to take a short break here and drink some water and just maybe reminisce for a minute. See you later. It's a tiny one, but I'm gonna go ahead and film it. Pretty cool. So I'm walking next to Lewis Prong here, and not too far up ahead I'm going to cross it, and when I get there I'm going to stop for lunch and take a break and have some water and keep heading on. Right now I'm on this double track wide path, and it's the easiest tread I've been on, I think, today, so this is wonderful. Should be over there soon, so I'll see you down at Lewis Prong. So I'm down here at the main crossing of Lewis Prong, and this is, if you guys remember my hiking dog Jackie, I remember the first time we came through here and it was actually raining and I was out here filming and he was standing under that pine tree right there. And anyway, passing through here just reminded me of him. And for those of you that remember him, he passed away in July. That was a rough one, but anyway, memories of being out here with him, and I've got some more over at Indian Creek, so cool little spot. I hope you can see that blaze on the tree right in front of me. This is weird, I don't remember this. This trail comes right up the creek through all these boulders. It's been kind of tricky to follow. I thought it was going to cross way back there and it just keeps coming up. It looks like we're finally going to hit it there. This is my last crossing here for quite a while, so I'm going to slam a whole liter and load everything up and try to make another 2.5, 3 miles. And yeah, so I'm gonna take a quick one here. Getting beautiful back here. Love it when the sun kind of gets in front of me. A little dark down here. Really pops through here. I don't know, I don't think I've filmed as much today. It's been a lot of a lot of double track. It was hard single track to start, but then it's been a lot of this, so I feel like I'm making good time. Well guys, I am here at mile 70, so this is pretty good. There's a register here, there's a trailhead, and I'm gonna go, I don't think it's a mile farther, maybe a half a mile, a little more, and there's supposed to be some camping there, so I'm gonna go check that out, sign this register and get out of here. But that's pretty great. 70 miles to go. That's just beautiful up there. Oh man, this light is great. Check it out. It's glowing up here. Another beautiful day. Just can't believe how great it's been out here. Kind of flat up there. Anyway, I'm about half a mile from where I'm going to be looking, something like that. I'll see you over there. Well guys, it is 5 o'clock and it is getting dark, and I kept walking and walking and just couldn't find anything. That one campsite was not good, and this campsite is not good. You can kind of tell it's just going down a little bit, but it's just getting late and I couldn't keep walking, and I'm right down here at Lynn Hollow Creek, so at least I've got water for the night. Didn't really want to camp down here by water, but I said just running out of daylight, and this came up, so I was like, I'm just gonna have to make it work. And so anyway, I'm gonna spend the night here at Lynn Hollow Creek. It's quite beautiful. I just know I'm gonna get that condensation thing, but anyway, That's just what happens sometimes. You run out of daylight and you got to make some exceptions. So anyway, maybe it won't be as bad as I'm expecting. But I'm going to go ahead and make up some dinner and spend the night here at Lynn Hollow Creek. And I'll see you in the morning. Thanks for hanging out with me. Today was day 7, and it's November 8th. I don't know if I said that this morning. So anyway, see you tomorrow. Hey, good morning everybody. It's Sunday, November 9th. It's about 7:15. I forgot to change my alarm from when I stayed in the cabin. I set it an hour ahead, so I'm a little behind, but I mean, I hauled butt and I'm almost ready to go here. I'm just gonna check on where my next water is. But this campsite actually turned out to be pretty darn good. I mean, I was going downhill a little bit all night, but I slept great. I mean, I woke up I don't even know what time. One time, went to the bathroom and then fell back asleep and didn't wake up till about 4:15. So it was really great, surprisingly. Anyway, I think we're gonna have to climb out of this, and welcome to, I think it's day 8, and let's go ahead and get going. Beautiful on top of this ridge. Hope some of this comes through. Definitely the coldest day. Got my gloves on. Even have a knit cap on. And it's windy, so it's supposed to get down to 20 tonight, they say, so I'm gonna try to make sure I camp on high ground. No creeks. Seen a couple of these today. This one seems to be running the best. Usually just a few drips coming over. Nice. Well, I just made it to one of my favorite spots on the trail. Beautiful waterfall over there, and I'm standing under this rock hang, and on my first hike on night 4, I camped right there. Me and little Jackie. Yeah, so this reminds me a lot of him. I remember him running all up and down this thing, and water was dripping off on his back and he couldn't figure out what was going on. I almost flew right by it. But yeah, it's looking beautiful. Still in good shape. Wonderful campsite. I'm not sure, somewhere around close to mile 67. 66.5 maybe, somewhere in there. Anyway, weird day, no sun, windy. Not as cold as it was, still pretty chilly though. It feels great. I'm making good time. Alright, we'll see you down the trail. Alright, man, so I just met 3 really cool dudes going the other way. And one of the guys, his name was Billy. He recognized the channel, so just wanted to do a quick shout out and say how much I appreciate you watching the videos and checking it out, man. And it was really great meeting you, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your hike. There's my old friend. Come on out. Come out to play. Nice to see the sun. It's warmed up a little. It's still pretty cold, and still have my coat on and everything, and I'm probably 3 or 4 miles from camp, so this has not happened on this hike, and I can handle the cold. I'm just happy it's not raining. And I remember this area. This is very cool. I'm gonna jump out onto this other rock. Yeah, see if I can get around here and get any type of view. Not bad. Not bad at all. It's a beautiful day. Just hasn't been any sun. Really cold. So the leaves aren't glowing like they normally do, but this is beautiful up here. Look how high up I am. This is definitely a death drop here. Anyway, I came down off the trail. It's back up there. I recognized the spot and I wanted to come down here and check it out again. So let's get back on trail. Well, I don't remember this at all. I guess this is Lick Creek, Lick Branch. I know that's the trailhead I'm heading towards, but I'm not really sure. Saw this giant bridge from back there on the trail. So what the heck's that? You see, we got a little blue sky out now. It's actually kind of getting a tad warm. I still have my hat. I even have gloves on. It's been so chilly today, but all right, looks like we go right back in here. All right, I'm gonna stop here for a second and figure out what this is. So I just passed the Lick Branch trailhead back there. Signed in on the register. Camped there before and it was really cold, I remember, because it's surrounded by water. This beautiful water. Look how nice the day's turned out. This second half of the day has been really beautiful. Finally the sun's been out and the clouds are gone. It's blue sky and everything's just looking great out here. But it's coming up, I think, 1:45, so I'm gonna stop here and have a quick lunch and then see how many miles I can do. I just wanted to get this shot of this beautiful little spot here on Lick Creek. Just took a break there and had lunch, and what a pleasant place. Man, this is one of the coolest little sections through here. This is just a really great area through here. Walk with me for a bit. Beautiful little area here. Just passed by a potential campsite back there and it was pretty terrible. I mean, it's a giant fire ring, but a lot of them do that and then you wonder where you're supposed to put your tent. And I didn't see anything around. So, sorry about that. Glasses are about to fall off my head. So yeah, I didn't see anywhere for a tent, so I'm gonna move on. And there's a couple more coming up. So I guess this is supposed to be a potential campsite, but it is really small and really rocky and pretty terrible. So it's 3 feet from the creek, so looks like we're gonna head on and see if we can find something else. Here is a potential third campsite, and look at this, man. I mean, this is just like gravel. So this is pretty bad too. I don't see anywhere around here that you can, I mean, you guys know a duplex isn't that big. I don't need a lot of room, but I mean, I'm afraid I may have to just keep looking. Well, guys, it's exactly 4:30 on the dot. I made it down here to Indian Creek and mile 50. Can you believe it? Anyway, there's a great campsite right over there, and I'm gonna have to find something here because it's getting dark and it's gonna start getting cold. So happy to be here. I didn't know I was gonna push to mile 50, but once I wasn't finding anything, I saw I was just under 2 miles away. So I've just been hiking my butt off to get over here. So I'm gonna go get her set up. All right, I got her all set up. It's about 5:15. Got my food stuff out here, getting ready to walk somewhere and make some food away from here. Yeah, this is a really good campsite. I've actually camped here in 2015 in this spot with my good dog Jackie B. So I'm really, really happy that I pushed on and made it here, and I get to camp here again. And yeah, I was gonna camp back at those other sites that I showed you, but there was nothing. I walked up in here and there are several places to set up, and it is just awesome back there. Far enough away from the water where I hope it isn't too cold. So I'm just hoping for the best, but I'm gonna spend the night here at Indian Creek. I'm exactly at mile 50. I know there was somewhere over here I could see it. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, on that tree right out there, if you can see it. It's hiding. Anyway, mile 50, so we'll see. See how we may finish this up Wednesday night, but I doubt it. Anyway, hanging out at Indian Creek, had a great day, and I'll see you in the morning. Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Monday, November 10th, and wow, it is cold. I'm not sure if it got down to 20, and it really wasn't that bad in the tent, but it's been cold breaking down. It's about 7 o'clock. This was a really good spot. I'm glad I made it here. It ended up being 19.2 miles yesterday. Probably won't do that much today, but I'm gonna go ahead and get moving because it's pretty chilly and it's supposed to warm up after today, back up into the 60s and stuff. So anyway, wonderful campsite, quiet, and we're gonna head out and see how far we can make it. Let's hit it. Well, I'm a little over 5 miles out of camp. Haven't been doing any filming really because it has been so cold. My hands have been frozen. I brought a pair of gloves, but not a good pair, and boy, do I regret that. Because other than my hands, I'm really fine. Anyway, the sun is out, the temperature's gone up some, and it's starting to feel really great. Hands are thawed out, and just gonna see how far I can make it today. Not sure I can do another 19 today, but we'll see. Gonna hit cache number 3 here in about 4 or 5 miles, so we'll see you over there. Yeah, I haven't seen these in a long time. Little frost flowers. How cool. Guess it was cold up here on this ridge last night. Well, I might have to overfilm a little bit through here, so just bear with me. See if we can zoom up on that a little. Awesome. Been some pretty good openings today off this ridge. It's really cool walking through here. I mean, it's amazing. It's just mostly you can see it, but it won't film. It's too covered, but every once in a while you get to a great opening like this. Just incredible. All right, one last shot. Promise I'll stop. These are some of the best views I've had. Just gorgeous out there. All the orange, yellow, green. Killer. Nice and colorful right through here, but I will say it seems like a lot of it has started to fade away. I've noticed, I've walked through some areas and there's no leaves on anything, so it's happening. They're all starting to hit the ground. But yeah, there are still really good moments like this. Well guys, I'm over here at mile 35. I cut off the trail to the rock house. And I'm actually thinking about clearing a space right here and maybe cowboy camping in here tonight. I've read the next campsite is 4 miles from here, and it is, hold on, 3:25. I'm gonna hear road noise, but it was either this or the Cherry Bend Trailhead, and it's right next to that road down there, if you can see that through here. So anyway, I'm gonna sit here and think about it. I don't think I can make another 4 miles before it gets dark is the problem. So I'll be back in a minute. Well, it's about 4:15, and this was the best spot I could find in here. I really tried to brush it off with my foot, and glad I have this Tyvek with me. So at least I have that as a layer, the tent, and I know it's probably going to be colder in here because I'm going to be out in the open, but man, I just didn't want to camp down there by the road. It might have been a little warmer being inside the tent had I done that, but Anyway, I'm gonna give it a shot here for the night, and I'm 35 miles away. Today was, I think, 14.9, and I think that's pretty good. Just couldn't make it to the next campsite. It was 4 miles away, and I knew I'd get there at dark, so I did not want to do that. And anyway, we're gonna hear some traffic and stuff, but it'll be all right. I kind of wanted to stay here on my very first hike that I did in 2015, but I just didn't get here. So I guess I'm getting to do it this time. And we'll see maybe if I can do 217 and a half so I can get out Wednesday night, or I may just see how I feel really, but definitely going to be out early Thursday. Hey, good morning, everybody. It is Tuesday, November 11th, just a little bit after 6:30. Here's my spot right here. Got everything torn down, ready to go. I got a signal here, so I'm just going to make a quick phone call, but it's been a beautiful morning, and it really wasn't too bad up here, to tell you the truth. It was cold, but I mean, it was cold everywhere, so... Anyway, I don't know how far I can make it today. I'm hoping I can do 17 and get over to White Rock Mountain, but we'll see how that plays out with the terrain and everything. I kind of stressed the upper muscle in my left leg, so it's slowing me down a little bit, but no biggie, so I'm hoping I can make time, but we'll take whatever we can get. So I'm going to make a quick call and we're going to hit it. Welcome to Fain Creek. Really beautiful area. Love these giant rock slabs. It's pretty low. Be a lot easier to get across this time. I'm going to slam some water here, see how far I am from the next water, load up, and keep moving. Fain Creek, really beautiful. Well, taking a look around today, at least on this western end of the trail, the colors are pretty much starting to fade, man. All the leaves are coming down and looks like fall has fallen. So it's been really cool to walk through all this. I've just been noticing it today. There's not really any explosive color areas. This has been one of the best ones right through here. Some pretty good color through here. It's a beautiful little creek. Not the Spirits Creek yet, but this is nice. I may take a couple minutes here. Passing through another beautiful area here. Figured I'd give you a look around since the hike's sort of coming to an end here. Look at this in front of me. This is the way I'm going, straight ahead, and you can see these ridges out there. Really beautiful. Man, Arkansas. Has a lot to offer. I don't know if y'all can see that guy with the orange hat up ahead of me going through the woods, but I just talked to him. His name was Jimmy, and he was a really cool dude. He came around the corner and he recognized me in the channel, so that was really cool. We stood there and talked for a little bit, and he's heading down to Spirits Creek. That's where I'm heading, so I might see him again down there. Well, hey guys, just passing mile 20 here, and I'm pretty close to Salt Fork. I'm not exactly sure, mile maybe, something like that, but we're closing in. All right, made it to Salt Fork Creek. I think I'm gonna push on and try to get to that campsite, so I'm just gonna grab some water here really quick. Slam some water here really quick, and see if I can make it. Maybe filming a campsite in the dark. Well guys, you're not gonna believe it, but right up there, I just saw a little bitty bear cross the creek. He didn't see me down here. I didn't make any noise, but I'm not filtering any water here or anything. I just drank a full liter right out of the creek, and I'm getting the heck out of here in case there are more around here, but it was pretty awesome. First time ever seeing a bear in all these miles, and wasn't able to get it on camera, but anyway, getting out of here. Well, I made it to the top of White Rock Mountain, and the sun's gonna go down in about 10 minutes, so I am not gonna go up on the loop trail this time. It's pretty far up there, you can see it up that way, and I've got enough time to get to this campsite and probably get set up before it gets dark, so let's get over there. It's definitely on its way down. I'm about 5 or 10 minutes, I think. So it's probably going to be down when I get there, but I think it's going to work. All right, I made it. Man, it looks so different. I camped here my very first night in 2015. And now I'm going to camp here on my very last night in 2025. And yeah, I'm going to go and get it set up. I've got a little bit of light, figure out where the best place is. But yep, 1525 camp. And I'm going to hike it out in the morning. So this is going to be it. All right. I'm thinking right here or right back there looks even better. This didn't go this far back a long time ago, so it's nice that it's a lot bigger than it used to be. I'll drop one in of my original campsite. Anyway, gonna get it set up. Well, this might be the last clip. It's getting pretty darkish here. I got the duplex set up though. Pretty good spot, as flat as I could get it. And yeah, I wanted to get a shot before it gets totally dark, so this is where it's gonna be for tonight. The final night on the OHT 25. Woo! I think we have 17 miles to go in the morning. And I may get up a little early so I can get going as soon as I can see. And anyway, with that, I'm going to call it a night here. Thanks for hanging out with me on day 10, and I'll see you in the morning. Hey, good morning everybody. Had a really great night here. It is Wednesday, November 12th. It's just coming up on 6:30. I'm getting an earlier start today than normal. Just under 17 to the car, so I want to walk a little bit slower and get there while it's still light out. So I'm going to go ahead and take off, and man, once again, what a great spot this was. I'm so happy I made it here. And we're gonna walk off that way. Let's get going. Here's a pretty good morning shot. I just crossed the road right here and I am entering the area that was burning last time I was here, and it's going to be interesting to see how different it looks all this time later and not on fire. It's a beautiful morning, by the way. I mean, I'm not wearing gloves, no coat. I do have my orange hat on for now. I may take it off when I get closer to the state park. But anyway, gorgeous out here. What a good temperature for the last day. I'm really happy that I'm not freezing this morning. One thing I noticed about this western end of the trail is there's a lot more of this grown in ivy look. It's everywhere. This must be why they do the prescribed burns through here to clear all this out, because man, it's thick. Really pretty though. Alright, pushing on to Hurricane. Well, I'm just passing mile 14 of the 164 miles, so that's 150 miles in. Yes, with 14 to go. Finally a good opening here for a second. Beautiful. Let's do a zoom in. What a nice day. Well, I'm just about to mile 13, and this is that scenic view I was talking about. And I'm gonna stop here for about 5 minutes and slam a whole liter of water and continue on. Okay, I forgot to mention this yesterday at Spirit Creek. I met this really cool guy named Jimmy. And he even took some pictures of me there in front of where the waterfall normally is. And real cool guy, recognized the channel, and I just wanted to do a quick shout out to you, Jimmy. It was great meeting you. And I just passed another guy. His name was Kevin. And I just about walked right by him, and he goes, "Hey, I think I know you." And so he just watched the hike of this trail since he was doing it. And anyway, that was really cool. Met another guy. So that's what, 3 people on this hike that have recognized the channel. And man, I really appreciate you guys watching and all that. And it's cool to run into you out here. And I hope that Kevin, I hope you have a great hike over to Lake Branch, man. It was great running into you. Well, I made it down here to Hurricane Creek. I know there's a little campsite up ahead. When I get down there, I'm going to take a break. So let's get over there. Welcome to Hurricane Creek. All right, made it to the 10 mile. The first sign with the 154 and the 10. Here's the campsite I was talking about. I think I'm going to go ahead and just go a little bit more and cross up here. And I'll take a break over there. Here's the crossing. Not too bad. I think I'm going to be able to make it. All right, let's do it. Well, I made it down to Jack Creek. I think I'm inside of 9 miles. I'm not really sure. Man, check this area out. Really pretty. And I crossed this again in a couple miles, so I'm just gonna grab a little bit of water out of this and keep heading on. Look how much of the color has faded since the beginning of the hike. I mean, these treetops were explosive when I first got here. Some good ones over here. But boy, it's really thinning out. You can tell it's just looking more and more gray. But I'm still having a great hike and heading on to Lake Fort Smith. All right, man, I just hit mile 7. That's 10 miles from camp, and it is 10 after 12. And I had hoped to get here at 12:30, so I'm 20 minutes ahead of where I thought. And that's with all the breaks and filtering water and, you know, all that. So that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And try not to fall here. I'm gonna cross this Jack Creek one more time up here. And anyway, I'm inside 7 miles. Hey, I think I'm seeing the lake through the trees here coming around the corner. First sighting. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I can see it going way back that way. Excellent. Now all we gotta do is walk a mile this way and then come back around this way. That's pretty cool though. Lake Fort Smith. Looks really nice out there. Even a little bit of color here at the end. Well, hey guys, I'm about a little over 3 miles out and haven't been on camera much, so I just wanted to kind of pop in and say thanks so much for coming with me on this hike, and really had a great time, especially in the beginning in the color explosion. Had a really good time out here, man. Thought about my hike from 2021 with my friend Steve. Thought about a lot of the hikes with Jackie B out here. And thought about my good friend Robbie, who was supposed to be on this hike with me, and he surely was missed. So maybe next time, Robbie. But anyway, thanks to everybody for checking it out. And thanks to Kevin, Billy, and Jimmy, the hikers I ran into out here, for recognizing the channel and everything. I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and knock these last few miles out, and I'll see you over at the finish line. Well, made it down to Frog Bayou, and it's pretty low. I'm out in the middle already. As you can see. So it looks like it's going to be an easy crossing. Let's go ahead and try it. Well, I say that, and now I'm stumbling all over. Okay. All right, that was the last water crossing. All right, good news, car's still here. Excellent. Steps away. And there she be. Made it again. Third time. So happy to be here, man. Wow. I'm gonna collect my thoughts and I'll be right back. Well, hey guys, I made it back home, and I just wanted to wrap it up and say what a wonderful hike that it was, and I couldn't believe it. The weather was the best, I think, I've ever had on any hike. Believe it or not one drop of rain the entire time, which was just phenomenal. What a blessing that was. And anyway, I just wanted to say thanks, and I love the Ozark Highlands Trail. I'll probably do it again sometime in life, but I think that's enough for now. But anyway, I just wanted to say thanks for all the support on the channel. Thanks to, it was cool running into people out there that recognize the channel. And yeah, just thanks for all the support and everything. And hope I'll get out for a few more hikes in the spring. I want to do a few, at least smaller ones, so the channel's not just sitting there with nothing on it. But anyway, just wanted to wrap it up and say thanks. And I have one more quick thing to show you, and I'll get out of here. So thanks again. See you somewhere on the trail. Take care. Okay, this is going to be a really fast clip, but I just wanted to show you everything that you're looking at here on this table were items that I had on the 2015 hike. I had my black diamond trekking poles still hanging in there, my toke spoon, even had this Anchor battery that has lasted now for over 10 years, my Tokes mug, some Thorlo trekking socks, Patagonia Capeline sleep clothes, ex officio underwear, have a couple pair of those still going strong, and also the Patagonia green puffy jacket. Had that bad boy for 10 years now. All of this just did great on the first hike and the last hike. So just wanted to do a quick rundown on that. And with that, I'm out of here.
I got rivers to cross, like on mountains to climb, like on miles to go. I got you on my mind, and I'm marching home to you. I got holes in these shoes, guess I keep singing